If you're doing traditional follow-up and you're managing your pipeline and you're like, you know what, I don't really expect any of these deals to turn from lost sales into deals, how many are going to turn from lost sales into sales? Very few. But if you call the prospect back up, hey, John, it's Josh. I know we spoke the other week, and honestly, I really feel like there were some things that I think we could potentially help you with, but I didn't really show up in my best way. And I was curious, have you solved blank problem or blank challenge? No, okay. I didn't ask last time, but boom, and you hit them with one of the questions that you should have asked. And then now they're like, Josh, actually, I hadn't really thought about that, or I hadn't thought about it in that way. I guess that would be really bad if that happened because I didn't fix this problem. And you see how, because of your conviction and the way you showed up and your skill set now being more developed, you actually turn the lost sale into a sale when you show up to the call, as opposed to calling someone, texting them, emailing them with this expectation and conviction level that is on the floor, like nothing's going to happen, and you don't actually have any better skills. Nothing's changed. You still don't have any ability, skill-wise or development-wise, to close the deal. Whereas when you actually do what I'm teaching you, you can call up anybody that you didn't sell. You've got amazing conviction, you've got amazing expectations, and you have the ability to ask those questions that you didn't ask, or don't say any of the dumb things that you said, or say things in a different way, that because you've now got this, it's almost like a cheat sheet. You've got this transcript that you're like, well, that was what I should have done. That's what I should have said. You just run that call. More or less, you ask the questions that you should have asked, and you say, hey, what about this? Or, what impact is that having on your kids? Or why haven't you done anything about this? Can I be direct with you? Why haven't you done anything about this? And you literally just run those questions. And then now, from the conviction, the expectation, and the skills that you've now developed, as opposed to just wasting your time pipelining and doing normal follow-up, you're actually going to turn lost sales into sales. I trained this inside the Unicorn Closer Mastermind to a guy called Dr. Robin. Dr. Robin joined us. He's a chiropractor. He runs a chiropractic business, and he's also actually going to be helping other chiropractors with their sales team inside my Unicorn Closer Mastermind. My mentor and I, we have 2 levels. We have join as a closer if you just want to be trained and mentored to become the top 0.001% closer, or join as an offer owner. So if you're a sales manager or you're a high ticket offer owner, join, and we'll teach you everything about closing, but we'll also teach you how to write $1 million pitch, how to run a team of unicorn closers, and how to manage a sales team with a unicorn operations. So Dr. Robin joined as an offer owner, and I taught on a live training what I'm teaching you now. 24 hours later, without telling him to do it, he called up a prospect that didn't close. And he just asked the questions that we had trained, because we went through his call transcript, and I showed him, you should have asked this. You shouldn't have asked that. You should have said this in this way. And I went through line by line, and then Dr. Robin had this cheat sheet. The next day, and our live call finished about, 8 p.m., the next day, 9 a.m., calls up the prospect. Hey, John, it's Dr. Robin. And he just asks these questions. There's no awkwardness. There's no, hey, John, I'm just following up, because you don't feel like you're pestering someone. You don't feel like you're bothering someone. You don't feel like you're the follow-up loser when you've actually taken the lost call, the call transcript that you didn't help the prospect, you didn't serve the prospect, you didn't make a commission, and go through it and go, I should have done this. I should have done that. That's professional. That's responsible. That's taking ownership to fix your mistakes. In life, money follows responsibility. And so Dr. Robin had this phone call and literally turned that person less than 24 hours later from a lost sale into a sale. And ever since that training, we've had people using this system, using this process, doing the review, doing the revision, and then revoking the lost sale into a sale without the weird texting and emailing and phoning people that you're following up with them, because you have the right conviction, you have the right expectations, and now you have the right sales skills.